All yes. Uh-huh. Just reading this, violation of this section or such acts include kidnapping, yes, or attempt to kidnap, uh-huh. Imprisoned for a term of years or for life or both may be sentenced to death. Yes. Now, my sons were kidnapped because you refused to acknowledge the laws. And your thought was, well, we just don't have to. And my thought was, you do have to. Yes. Now, I'm just wondering what this actually. Oh, federally protected activities. Oh, shall be construed to limit the authority of federal officers or a federal grand jury to investigate possible violations of this section. Yeah. Whoever, whether or not acting under color of law by force or threat or willfully injures, intimidates, or interferes with, attempts to interfere, injure, intimidate, or interfere with. The class of persons? Yes. Uh-huh. Now, it is a federally protected activity to vote? Yes. To run for office? Yeah. And you violated this when it was false arrest? Yes. When you refused to enforce contempt of court? Yes. When you used forgery and fraud? Yes. Yes, yes. Enrolling in or any public school, participating in or enjoying any benefit, yeah, applying, enjoying employment, yeah, serving, attending upon any court of any state in connection with possible service as a grand jury. You know, give me the jury pools. It looks to me like you're intentionally trying to remove certain jurors from the juries because you don't like what they would actually think. Yes, it's a type of well, discrimination, really. Oh, see, the woman's always right, and you try to get a guy to admit that he committed some sort of crime. Yes, and then and he said it because he has or been intimidated such an lawful aiding or encouraging participate without race, color, religion, or national origin. Pooch. Now I know that this rental problem that I'm having. Yes, you're not depriving me of any benefits right now. Charity. Could be a lot more than $100,000. Yes. See, when I did apply, and I do know I'm homeless, and I was eligible, yes, you could actually get sued for violating my right to receive benefits as an eligible individual that has the right to receive those. Now, I could have you audited, yes, and then I'd sue the state and the federal government for having any knowledge of this. Now, any person, because he or she has been in order to intimidate, participating without discrimination, count of race, color, religion, national origin. Yep. That would be inclusive of the protected classes? Yes, yes, yes. Law enforcement. Oh, there seems to be quite a bit of it in this. Damage to religious property, obstruction to persons, and free exercise of religious beliefs. Yeah. Let's see. Character problem intentionally obstructs by force or threat or any person in the enjoyment of that person's free exercise. Yeah. Now I would say that Susan Bowers is not Marilyn Van Proyen. Yes. That I'm suing Rotary for violating the civil rights of right now. I told you I wanted. Well, you can't say it's the free exercise of the religious beliefs of Marilyn Van Proyen in a picture. Yes. When it's not Marilyn Van Proyen. And being a pastor's wife, she has an image to keep up. Poop. And then there's this whole idea of obligating Legina to participate in Rotary. Poop. Where it wasn't her? Did she actually sit there during the meeting right now? Now, I would say Foursquare is getting sued for the obstruction of Maryland's free exercise of religious belief. I'm suing Foursquare for damaging, yes, obstructing right now. Now, as a denomination of Christianity, okay, why don't you give me all of those that have churches that decide to go Mike's way with things? Pooh. See, Mike was getting the mail the whole time. Now, Dennis, Ooch, Dave Veach. Yes. hmm I will take every fucking thing you own and have you put in prison for obstructing Maryland's right to a free exercise of her religious beliefs. I just wanted to talk to her and see if she wanted to live with Mike. Yes, you decided completely right now. Poop. How about the Assembly of Gods, Joseph Castleberry? Did you think these emails right now? Mandatory reporters. Those that are presidents of private Christian universities, yes, that have any knowledge of the obstruction of my free expression of Jesus, exercise of religious beliefs, my right to father my sons. I think that every church that has knowledge of this deserves to get one of these fucking motherfucking